It's my pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
It's fair to say you focus your work on race, on racial issues, mostly in America, specifically around the issue of white pride, as you call it. Is that accurate?
Well, white pride is not an expression I frequently use.
What is the? How do you characterize your work?
It can be divided in two areas. One is race realism, and race realism is the recognition that race is a biological fact. It's a phenomenon. It's not some sort of sociological construct, which is the trendy way of viewing things. No, it's part of biology, and it's also part of individual and group identity. And societies ignore the importance of biology and group identity at their peril. The other aspect of my work is white advocacy. That is, we speak for the interests of whites as a group. Every other racial group in the United States has organizations, publications, even congressional caucuses that look out for their interests, and whites should have the same thing. So, yes, race realism and white advocacy are my business.
It's fair to say you believe your white identity and the identity of many white Americans is under attack.
It's obviously under attack. Whites are
That's
supposed
the way
to.
you feel.
Yes, whites are supposed to feel guilty about this alleged unearned white privilege that they're supposed to be beneficiaries of. We're supposed to sort of tug our forelocks and apologize for the past. Essentially, whites are blamed for everything that goes wrong for non-whites, not just in the United States, but basically around the world.
So, Mr. Taylor, you've obviously written about this extensively. You've written a number of books. You host conferences on these topics. The beliefs that you hold are discredited by a number of different think tanks and academic institutions and studies. But it's fair to say that you hold these beliefs, and a number of other Americans hold these beliefs.
They've never been discredited. People yell about them, but they've never been discredited. Discredited.
What
would
I'd like
be
to do, Mr. Taylor, if you don't
incorrect.
mind, I think it's
Yes,
fair to say anyone who knows anything about my work or yours can say that we come to the world with very different viewpoints. And so you have a number of platforms on which you express your views and you argue your views. And what I'm more interested in talking about today is I'm not going to change your mind. You're not going to change mine. What I'd like to talk about is how you came to believe what you believe to be true today, if that's all right.
Oh, certainly.
Great.
I used to be very much a racial egalitarian, probably in the mold of someone like yourself.
Well, let's
That
start at
is,
the beginning, if you don't mind. Because I will say,
certainly.
and one of the things I found about you that I think would surprise a lot of people is that you spent many of your formative years abroad. Is
That's
that right?
correct.
You were raised mostly in Japan as
That's
a child?
correct,
Tell me
yes.
about that.
My parents were missionaries. I was born in Japan. I lived there till I was 16 years old. So the first 16 years of my life, I was a racial minority. But that really didn't affect my thinking about race at all.
Wait,
My parents
I
were.
just
no.
want to back you up for a second here.